Jason, did you know that 93% of your people's homicide victims were killed by...
Hey, yo, Phil, real quick. Why 93?
Because it's a statistic I looked up.
Oh, shit!
I made research.
Welcome,
Commence à partir
welcome
d'où?
again. Quoi?
On commence à partir d'où? On reprend ou...
Commence tout.
All right.
Welcome all to the NewCrown podcast. I'm Darryl.
And I'm Phil.
And this is
I'm
Samy and
Samy.
Hugo.
Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, so these are our guests that we previously had on the podcast, and we're bringing them back because we're recurring collaborators, and we're going to be presenting you guys a short that we made, and we made this during the beginning of COVID. And
Oh shit, that's true. We did it.
Yeah, it was
last
beginning
year.
COVID, and so it's a thing that I wrote. Darryl directed. Samy here was starring in it, and Hugo is our lighting and
Cameraman. So yeah, without further ado- and Antoine, yeah, who's not
along
here.
with Antoine, who's not here.
And Jason, who's editing this, who edited also the thing. So
Yep.
let's get it. Fucking shit.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go.
So on that note, it was probably our largest project to date when we made it.
Yeah.
Definitely the highest cost, the most complicated situation in which to film. But
I mean, we shot it inside a building, inside a Airbnb in one day. It was hella humid.
yeah, it was
And,
some of the worst days of the summer.
Yeah, and then you'll see Samy over here sweating his balls off. So,
Yep, looking like he's sweating.
You guys see this? You guys good?
Yes.
Always.
I filmed my NewCrown Productions. Let's go. That's my first film. Hugo's gonna talk shit. Let's go. What you got?
This is gonna be funny.
No, I'm gonna complain that you butchered my script.
We'll watch it one shot. Oh, look at Samy.
Every shot that is wrong is Antoine's fault. He's not there. Not mine.
Oh shit.
Oh, I love this shot.
Really highlights your ears.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I
You
love
see the
you.
fucking red shit.
An elf.
Come in. Take a seat.
Fucking come in, motherfucker.
The sound.
I
The sound
complain about
is
that
really loud.
Is it loud?
No, I'm kidding. No.
Oh.
Just like.
I was
So,
whining about
how have
that
you been
line
doing
for a
lately?
while.
Being alright. Look, I don't know why I'm still gonna be coming here every week. I'm fine now.
I'm fine now.
Really, I'm fine.
We have the
Listen,
subtitle.
I appreciate you trying
think
to
so.
help me out
Yeah.
after what happened. But
Jason,
it's just Jay.
Great
Jake.
accent.
Oh shit.
I've been in your position before. Losing someone leaves your mind fragile. But that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you.
You keep saying that, Doug. I mean, I don't know if anyone knows what's good for me. Maybe I know what's good for me.
Why don't we have a little recap? Shall we?
Hey, one pause. Yo, real quick. I want to talk about the fact that your boy had fucking what do you call it? Those little
Oh.
serviettes là en dessous tes bras
his
because you were
armpit.
you
Yeah.
were leaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. Like
Leaking
in the
so
white
hard.
shorts.
You need
Yo.
to cover it. Yeah.
My guy was sweating so much that we had to like go out and fan him out before
Me too,
coming in.
man.
Well,
That's
at
so
least
crazy.
at least he makes good reflection on his face, like on the
It
lighting.
does. It does. The only issue,
At least.
the biggest issue I think for this like whole thing was just literally the sound, like the sound of
Yeah, we got a big problem with the sound.
the mic was shit. So like, or it wasn't in like the perfect spot, so it was just like all over the fucking place.
Hmm.
But yeah.
Alright.
So you're in your little urban area, driving. Sitting in the passenger seat is your brother.
Yeah, I fucking love this shot, by the way.
What are you?
You're pretty confident. You normally know your way around this
I
neighborhood.
mean, we all know you. You're gonna
Also-
love all the shots on you.
No, this one with the book having a white line on it is fucking cool. Like I don't
Yeah, I
know.
like it. I like it.
It looks
It's pretty
weird.
good, yeah.
You know, it's like something, you know, genre,
There's
Like
name
a bit like the boogeyman.
Yeah, exactly. You see my boots and shit, you know? You have the outline on my back.
On dirait un sabre laser là, de Luke Skywalker.
Exactement.
In the dark
I
side.
believe his real name was Yusuf. Am I wrong?
Yeah, it is. I mean, Marcus was also his real name. He chose it when our family settled here.
Oh,
Yes,
I hate my
of
face, man.
So you're driving. He's in the passenger seat. Were you smoking anything by any chance?
No.
Yo, cut your alter ego.
No, I was clean. And after you have like a picture of me smoking.
Hey, yo. Are you smoking anything by any chance? Yeah. No, I'm not doing anything.
That's terrible, man.
Because I look like really honest when I'm saying that. And
Yeah,
if you show a picture of me like smoking something, I would be like the best liar in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
It makes this character so unlikable if you see the shot from all.
Yeah, you should see it. You should see it. Because Darryl like he did like he built a lot of shot like to faire montage.
Yeah.
Okay? And he wanted like to put all the movie together, and there's a shot when I'm smoking.
In the end, it's gonna be a huge film.
I was like, oh no, bro, I would look like a fucking liar if you do that. Please don't do that.
Shots from two different films, and it seemed very incriminating for Sammy's character.
Sammy's character is gonna look like a real fucking jerk. He's like, no, I didn't do anything.
No, I was clean.
I was clean.
I was clean. Are you
Maybe
sure?
not while driving, but I know your people like that kind of stuff.
Yo.
I said no. What the hell are you trying to say?
Oh, never mind all that. Let's get back to the more important things. After the collision, did you recognize the other driver?
No, what would I? It was just someone from our neighborhood.
Well, from what I can see here, a minority was killed.
The minority.
And the person driving the other car, well, he too was a minority. I don't really see that as a coincidence.
It was an accident.
It was an accident.
Did you know that 93% of your people's
Wait, can you just stop the video?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can say like you, the producer, or the other actor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I fucking like you. I love your voice when you speak.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
I fucking
Look
hated
like a
my
narrator.
voice.
Like, I feel like
like
inside the movie when I'm listening to you, you know, like for example, when you do some hypnose, you know, the little voice you hear just before to sleep,
Yeah.
make you feel good, peace.
ASMR, bro.
Are you like
ASMR.
listening to coming before
I
sleeping?
want
Sam?
your voice like for just before to sleep to help me. You know?
ASMR.
I so fucking love it. So,
Yeah, did you kill the driver? He's like, no, I didn't kill it.
no, I didn't.
I was clean.
clean.
But yeah, to be fair, yeah, because spoiler, I am actually the in the end, I'm the hypnosis, and
Yeah.
So we basically had I had the idea of making a ADR afterwards after the shot. So there's the film, and then I sort of post my audio, so like it sounds like you're literally inside of I'm literally inside your ear. So it sounds more like I'm trying to compel some motherfuckers to do
It was an
something.
accident.
Jason, did you know that 93% of your people's homicide victims were killed by...
Hey, yo, Phil, real quick, why 93?
Because it's a statistic I looked up.
Oh, shit!
I made research.
I thought it was just a script thing, you know, there's some numbers, they just come like that. It's like 3 acts, and you just...
I was
choose
like,
it
that's
randomly.
awfully specific. 93%.
It is. Yeah, it's because I really wanted to do some research, and this is like the fake statistic that a lot of people like claim when talking about immigrants and their homicide rates against each other.
93%. Fuck it.
Yeah, so I used it.
Yeah, but that's not no, let's just be clear, that's not a real number, that's a number that's
No, that's the
used
thing.
frequently.
It's a study that is misrepresented and that is used in arguments by people who do claims like this with, you know, kind of a racial bias. But
This made this film so much more real, to be honest.
Yeah.
93% of yours.
Yeah, use the real
Your people?
Your people.
It's true. There
My
are
favorite
many,
line, bro, my
many
favorite line.
examples of this regarding you minorities.
Us minorities? What's happening here?
We're simply trying to figure out the root cause of why you're here, Jason. And my guess is because you're unfortunately tied to a far lesser
Look at that face
race.
though.
Are you serious?
Oh,
My brother just died in a car crash. What does that have to do with race? I thought you were supposed to help me.
But Jason, I am helping you. I'm making you better, little by little. Your people are just simply incapable of being
Was it?
civilized. So
Yeah.
I'm making you better, little by little. It really
Little
sounds
by little.
like
You're
kind
gonna
of
sleep
like
little by
nursery
little.
rhyme type of thing.
I was like, what?
It sounds like a nursery rhyme. It's really funny.
Yeah, it's bars, fam. It's bars. This shot though, I had to like because I couldn't see what the fuck I was directing, right? So I
Yeah.
basically trusted Hugo and Antoine to frame the shot. There's too much on the left side. It was empty, man.
You see, on this shot, I look like I'm almost naked.
Listen, what was on the right side needed to be hidden because it was a fucking table and the rest of the living room. So
We should have cropped it. We should have cropped it with a 70 with a 7
I mean, I remember that shot in Poland with having too much empty space on the left, but really on the right, like you cannot see it, but there's clearly a big table with chairs and all, like right on your right.
We put all our stuff here. Yeah, it's literally like, and also it was hella hot, so it was just all tight, cramped, dark. It's a good thing we had LED lights. It wasn't like it didn't kill us.
Yeah.
I am helping you.
Yeah.
I'm making you better, little by little. Your people are just simply incapable of being civilized, so I'm offering you the privilege of joining a far superior race.
Ring though.
What the fuck did you just say?
Vibes.
This is one of my favorite things I did in this thing. First VFX.
And after we have a terrible focus.
Yeah.
Oh, Jason. We're truly beginning to make some progress. Please just let us
so happy
comply
with
as
this.
you need to be. We'll take care of things from now on.
Reveal.
We promise to help.
Oh my
you,
god,
Jason.
He is a producer,
We always
motherfucker.
deliver our promises.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, interpretation that time, like this movie is about the producer bullying his director or actor,
That's exactly it. That's
making
exactly.
him
Crazy. You do
the
everything.
movie he wants to
I
do.
gotta let him know who's boss. So.
You
That
know,
was my first time working with those guys, and I start on this movie. That was great.
So what were your opinions after filming come in? Like what was like, because we first met each other. We first worked together, all of us. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Phil and I, we worked together prior. But,
Yeah.
I mean, all of us as us four
Four
together.
together. Yeah. So I remember when we were looking for people, and I'd previously worked with Hugo and Samy. And so I went and I pitched to them that I knew a producer was about to direct a short, and I pitched to them the idea. I believe we were at Hugo's place. And
Yeah, we kind of made a meeting at my place about the future projects. Of course, COVID happened, so that meeting is like got completely destroyed. But at least we made come in. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing, and I basically told them that it was like an opportunity to start something, all of us together, and from there we would. Yes. Oh.
No, go ahead. It was me just playing with my.
your hand raised, sir. You.
It's just me playing with that. Sorry. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
But yeah, it was basically a opportunity to have everyone meet and to see everyone's competences and try to extract all of our competences into one little short and to kind of create a solid group that I had confidence in.
How about you, Samy? What was your how did you see me as a director? What do you think?
as director.
Yeah, as director.
Like just before the movie or after the movie?
Well, the whole thing, before the movie and then after the movie. What'd you think?
Yeah. Like before the movie, I was like, I didn't know you, Darryl. I just met you.
Yeah.
Like in the coffee shop.
Yeah. What was your impressions?
My first impression?
Your first impression.
I was discovering, because you were the first producer I met in my life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you were the first. I was like, okay, what this guy is doing. He's not the movie maker. He's a producer. He bring the stuff. He bring the camera. He bring. Oh, this is a rich guy. Okay, got it. So
He's gonna be my friend now.
Not a rich guy.
And now I know you better. I know you better. I was like, oh no, he's like as broken as me. So this is the same thing. But yeah, it was my first. It was my first impression. I thought you were like producer on the rich people because they bring their material, the stuff, and
I hyped him up too much.
No, that's Phil. That's Phil. He's the rich guy. He has 2 houses.
yeah, Phil is the rich guy.
Bro, I'm broke.
That's a fucking big house.
Bro, I'm broke.
And yeah. So I'm curious. I'm like I love to get out of my comfort zone. I want to discover new things, so new people and yeah. So as an actor, I'm always interested about like project where I can play in the movie. So Philip did me just after like a casting.
Yeah.
And it was really intense. Philip was a good coach.
Thank you.
We were like doing the casting within 1 hour. And after I was like, hey, you call me. I was like, okay, I'm gonna see with Darryl and because Darryl he want like a real actor. I was like, okay, I'm a real actor, I think so.
Maybe.
I think.
It's mostly about fitting the cast, you know.
Now I became a real actor because this
Yeah.
week I was with Xavier Dolan, you know. So now I'm kind of famous.
See, I projected you all the way to Xavier Dolan. See, it's NewCrown and it's Xavier Dolan. You know what I'm saying?
NewCrown is gonna be better and better. I'm sure.
How about you,
And,
Hugo? Oh yeah.
And yeah, this is just the beginning. And yeah, after so we did the movie together. It was so funny. It was like a good vibes to each other. And yeah, after the movie, I was really impatient to see the results. And when Darryl saw me send us the movie for the first time, I fucking love it. I was like, fuck, this is like it looks like a real movie, like just a part of a real movie.
Yeah.
And I showed this to my friend, and they were like, okay, where's the movie now? Because this is just it looks like it's just a part.
Yeah, the beginning. Yeah.
Every people that I showed the movie, they wanted to see more about this.
Yeah.
And me too. I was so proud to be in this movie. So it was my first impression, and I think this is the only movie that I put on my bio on my own Instagram.
Yeah.
So that means a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
Appreciate it. That was on 1,000 views. So let's go.
Daniel forced me. I didn't have a choice.
Put the goddamn thing, man. Promote that shit.
Put it in your bio, motherfucker.
But hey, we're at 1,000 views
Tell them
now.
who
So
coached you.
How about you?
And yeah, we'll have 1,000 views. So
Yeah, so it's a lot now.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was. I was really proud, and I was like, okay, I want to do more with this crew. I want to do more, and because of the pandemic, we stopped at one day, and because we wanted to do something with Hugo, Philip, and whatever.
Yeah, we had like 3 movies planned with
exactly,
also,
and everybody told me, bro, we should wait. So we wait like a couple of months, maybe 1 year, and I just did a recall. Like to say, guys, are you sure you don't want to do something? Because we don't know when the pandemic is gonna be over. So, and Darryl was like, yeah, you're fucking right. Just try it. And we did like 2-3 short movie since.
we had 3.
Yeah. So.
Shit, and we're doing another 4th one after in September with Hugo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working on a 4th one.
Yeah. What was your thing, Hugo? What was your first impression of?
Oh, okay, this is gonna be a long story.
Yay! You can talk shit a lot.
No. First, okay.
Fuel for us.
Let's start with before the shoot and before the project. This was a very particular moment for me. I mean, when I got on board with NewCrown, and it still is actually, because I was near the end of my very first year in Montreal. I wasn't supposed to stay in Montreal. I wasn't supposed to stay. It was just an exchange year. But midway, halfway through this year, I just said to myself, "Oh, I'm gonna stay. like just like that. And so Phil was one of the first person I've met in this city. Not the very first, but I've met him through my very first friend. Like he knows him Theo, a guy named Theo. And how to say? I was planning on doing a lot of projects. That's my thing. I plan a lot of things. I write a lot of things, but I don't do much. So yeah, we had this meeting. Philip just mentioned with Samy, which we
I
planned
think
like
you
something
met
like-
me before, Philip, like in the other life.
Yeah, but
'Cause-
I met you at this party where I was just plain drunk. We just like talked at the party. Then I thought will never see you again. And then I see,
yeah.
and then
I
I just meet you on the shoot of a friend from Concordia who is making a film to get into film production.
yeah.
And that friend got some problems with
That was a
directing. And that friend got some problem with directing, and I was just there as a sound guy, and I ended up just coaching Samy throughout the whole film. That was great. Yeah. So don't forget where you're coming from, Samy. Good for you. So this is Samy. I met Philip through a common friend, and it was very early in my time in Montreal. And I met Darryl through Philip, which was much more casual way of meeting someone.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're the only normal person here, Darryl. Like, be proud of it. And yeah, so that was a particular time, and also like I remember I got called a little late in production. I think it was like 1 week or 2 weeks before before the movie was actually shot, and Antoine did already a lot of work beforehand in pre-production.
Yeah.
So I was really like collaborating with Antoine more than doing my own thing. So that's about it. That's just for before the production. Now in the production, that was chaos. That was a good chaos.
Yeah, it was, hey, we shot it in a day and like maybe 2 hours because we started shooting at 7:00 in the afternoon of the first day.
And that was weird because I can describe it in a way it was just like a bunch of guys trapped in a oven, like sweating and talking to each other. And I'm not going to add much more description because this is going to get weird.
Yeah, this is a bonding experience. This is a bonding experience.
Yeah, and definitely, that was a pretty good bonding experience, I guess, because like now I pretty much know you three and Antoine, and I know all the NewCrown team pretty good. So yeah, it was a good experience. And about the result, I mean, since I got a little late in production, a little late in the film, I wasn't expecting much. Nothing to say I was expecting a bad movie, but I was just like, okay, it's Darryl's project. He's the one commanding it. I'm not gonna. I don't really know what to expect. I gotta say, like, given how the shot went, the shooting went, that's a good result. Like, giving what we went through in the shooting process and all the problems with just the main actor sweating through his white shirts
and the batteries just dying and all
the
that
batteries dying on us. And me, I remember you just told me like 2 weeks ago, Darryl, that it seemed that I lost the battery, shit like that.
Yeah, because the thing is, the first day we all came in, I dropped all my stuff inside, so I had like a fuck ton of materials.
And people getting late. That was really like a good test to put us through like all the problems you can have on the shoots. So that on the next one, I mean, we made like 3 others afterwards. We could be more pro, and I think we are still learning. We're still learning a lot and getting better and better. And yeah, it seems hopeful. Like we just made Phil's last film, Fly.
Yeah.
I mean, recently. Yeah. After killing me by heat, you killed me by cold.
By the cold.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
exactly.
I'm fire, he's ice. Let's go.
Exactly. Like through NewCrown production, I'm learning a lot about lighting and framing because like you're putting me through like great working conditions. I love it.
I think the biggest issue though, the whole thing that we had during that day is, well, we had a good planning. It's just that the actual sort of executing it, we didn't realize how like how quick time went.
Yeah, it's always like that.
Like, and so like
no shootings on schedule. Like we're always late.
The good thing about it though is the fact that we didn't depend on daylight, so we basically blocked all of the lights out with like black what was it?
With towels.
Towels. Yo, we abused that Airbnb, by the way. Which
Exactly.
another fucking problem, because during that time we had because Samy had the idea of saying, yo, why don't you do in an Airbnb? I said, yeah, I was thinking that too. And so I rented an Airbnb. A lot of them didn't want us there because of COVID, because they didn't want like a whole team to be there.
Mhm.
And then there's this one small flat up in on the downtown that was like, yeah, sure, why not? It was super like disorganized. We didn't have like the Wi-Fi the entire time, so we're just sorting data. Samy brought in his fucking
My AC.
his AC inside his like
It's still here, bro.
yeah, he brought his big ass AC inside his bag.
Which
And
even
then-
worked. Yeah.
And then because the windows couldn't open, we couldn't fucking use it. And so I was just like, oh my god, yeah, there's just one problem after another. And then obviously, the first night when I deposited all of my stuff at the rooms, fucking Hugo opens everything and just leaves it onto the fucking bed. So I come in, right? First impression. Yeah, I come in.
Yeah, of course.
First, first impression of Hugo is I want to kick his fucking face in. But I was like,
I remember that. I remember you telling me, "Are you sure these guys aren't amateurs?" Because
I left all of my batteries in the corner and all that shit. Yeah, so like the last day we had
I
to
know. On
run.
the first day, you wanted to bash their heads in. I know, but we made it through.
It was a bonding experience, literally.
The bonding experience, a trial by fire.
But I'd say it got us all closer. Now we actually know how.
And you, Darryl, what was your impression during the movie and after the movie?
Well, before the movie, I had this idea. Me and
Before the
Phil,
movie.
yeah. Before Phil and I had this idea. Well, I had this idea during Phil's music video, and so I was like, oh, we should like, because I watched Get Out. And I was like, oh, we should make a movie kind of like this, where like it's kind of like horror thriller type thing, and then I asked him to write it, and so I thought it was just gonna be me and him, and like maybe Jason and Antoine again, because we did Limbo together. We'll do like a short film together, and then he said, oh, I met this guy. Hugo and these guys, Hugo and Samy, through a shoot. I was like, okay. So I met Hugo. Phil's description of Hugo was French Ed Sheeran. That was so in my head, I was like, oh fuck.
In my head, is that too? Yeah.
so I met him. I met Hugo, and I was like, oh, this, he looks like
this is an Ed Sheeran. Yeah, I agree. I agree with Philip.
He looks like
Stop.
he's a very professional Ed Sheeran looking alike. But the thing is, he was very sort of professional and very adamant. Like he's like sort of what is it?
Yeah, he was really professional.
He was like a really
I agree,
ambitious
I
about
agree.
like his filmmakings and all that stuff. So I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
I can be too ambitious. That's my problem. I can be too ambitious sometimes. I know.
yeah. Well, I mean, that's a good thing though. But then I thought I met Samy. Samy was complete contrast to Hugo.
The opposite.
Complete fucking opposite. Where Hugo is super strict, Samy was like,
I'm
"Hey,
not a
qu'est-ce qui se passe?
professional.
Hey, qu'est-ce qui se passe? Yo, on meet dans un café, fucking coin perdu. Yo, let's hang out. You know what I mean? First time I met Samy, I told Phil like honnêtement, like I met Phil. I said, yeah, I don't know about him. He's a little sus. I don't know. Like
I remember.
he doesn't look like he's like the serious type. You know what I mean? So I'll see.
Yeah,
So,
I remember I told you like I promise I'll work with him and I'll prove that he can do good.
Yeah, I think I have to work on my first impression really, because it doesn't look good for me for later. I have to work on it.
because like, to me, like the first time I met you, I was like, oh, this guy's like, those type of guys are like, I'm really hype about shit, but like they won't show up for the shoots or whatever, or like always something problems or whatever. So I'm like,
Yeah.
So when I met him, like he was a big contrast to Hugo, where he's just like not
Yeah.
like serious and not like that. So I was like, all right. But then during the shoot itself, I was surprised honestly about how like super like driven you were and super professional you were in how you wanted to learn and perfect your craft. So it was a good thing in the end.
Thanks.
And, obviously Hugo having being his own sort of he really knows what he wants to do and he knows how to do it.
Yeah.
And so I
Yeah.
didn't have to worry about, because having Antoine, he does shoots as well. So I didn't really have to worry about the framing and whatnot of everything else.
I think I'll give myself a pat on the back. I'll take all the credit for assembling a group of people. Like
Yeah,
that.
he's a
Yeah.
Nick Fury.
Yeah, it's minus the charisma. Yeah, but yeah.
Minus the charisma, yeah. Well, yeah. What you guys think about the actual film itself? What was your thing of like for me the only thing that really irritated me was
Yeah,
the
but
sound.
it was my question because I told you I really love and enjoy to watch this movie.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What about you? Are you satisfied? Do you wanna?
Because when I first shot the film, right? Because I had this idea in my head, I was like, actually turned out better than I thought in terms of like visuals. It's just that the sound was
Yeah, I'm just
it was,
problem with the
it was
sound. Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, to be honest, like the sound is really a problem with this film. Like
Yeah.
because this is a problem with a lot of
Yeah.
shorts, acting and sound. So we got the acting pretty much right, I
Yeah.
think. Like Samy got a
think
good
I'll
job.
add something.
Uh,
I had a
the
regret.
problem that
However,
sorry, go ahead.
I had a regret relating to acting, not because of the actors, but because I didn't impose the role of acting coach a few days in advance.
He's lagging grave. Là.
And I would say that's my fault.
Yeah. Phil, I don't know why you moved from your place because you're lagging so much, man.
You're lagging hella bad right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hugo, what were you saying?
I was just saying that
Yeah.
there are two main problems with a lot of shorts film when independent shorts films. There's sound and acting, because getting an image right, that's something that's that's not the easy thing to do, but you can approach it because there's a bunch of tutorials on YouTube, and since it's the image, it's very easy to understand.
Yeah.
But getting the acting right and the sound right, because they are too much more, how to say, abstract things.
Mm.
It's very rare to get it right in independent shorts, like we do, and we try to do more.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, we got the acting right. The only problem was the sound. But I think that's something that we already corrected, like in the films after,
Mm-hmm.
and we will correct in the next two, Legion, and like it seems like my next film is going to be a bit particular because he's not going to involve all in NewCrown. I'm just going to take like two small parts, which are Darryl and Philip. Just because I'm trying to bring new people in.
Yeah.
But yeah, like apart from the sound, that's good. That's a pretty good. That's pretty good film. Like I like story works right. It's a little bit in his bubble, so we kind of want to see more.
Yeah.
And thinking about like what's happened next or what happened before exactly. What was the accident?
Yeah.
I know you're trying to answer that question there, all of your editing.
No. To be honest, the that was just for shits and giggles. It was just a parody. It's just like an idea I wanted to have. It wasn't like a serious thing.
Like I'm not pitching like a whole like web series, but we can definitely see some kind of continuation with the same themes.
Well,
not necessarily bringing the same characters, but the same themes and the same kind of ambience.
That was initially like the whole purpose of it is to see whether or not like people would want to come back and watch it. So ultimately, having Samy tell me that there's people that really wanted to watch more of it, I was like, yeah, this actually is perfect, because that's essentially the sort of emotion, the sort of drive I wanted people to have. It's like, oh, I want to see more of these people. That's a good thing. Like if you release something that's dog shit and then you like, I don't want to see any more of this. It's kind of like it's off-putting. So having maybe a short film, maybe have like a short series of maybe like I don't know, 5 episodes of 5 minutes, whatever, of like different of this like come in or other shorts and have a more depth story. It will be be great. So I'm down if y'all down, motherfuckers.
We are down. We're down. I really trust you, Darryl. I know you're gonna kill it. You're gonna kill it.
Hey, if I don't kill, I'll fucking kill myself before I just the headaches, man. Fucking hell. Yeah, I produced, what was it, 3? I'm producing 4 this year. I directed 2 of the 4 shoots I did this year, which is funny because like last year we did like 1, and then now we're just fucking tackling them all, one after the other, which is like full on.
Yeah. I just forgot, like Hugo, you were directed the light and the camera too.
Yeah.
I mean, I was more on the lights. Antoine was definitely the one manipulating the camera much more than me. Like I think I did like 3 or 4 shots.
Yeah.
Like on COMM, but like I could say, like I said, if you want to see much more viral work, watch the films after, because I was basically DP on the 2 after, and I'm DP on Legion. So like COMM was much more collaborative work with
much
Antoine.
collaborative, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we have to know that Hugo is the cameraman of the every movie we're doing.
I'm basically shooting
he's
all your
really
films,
good at
man.
what he's doing. And I don't think it was your purpose at the beginning. You weren't to be you weren't to be a cameraman first.
I mean, it's still my purpose is still to be a director. Like it's just like
a director.
just like on my
But
projects, I tend to be very
you
ambitious.
so much
So
upgrade your skills in camera, because we did like Fly, we did like Alter Ego, we did like the
doing
movie that
Legion.
we are doing actually,
Yeah.
and you use a camera every time, and you're gonna be the best cameraman in the world.
I mean,
So-
I'm definitely starting to be
Hey,
I'm definitely starting to be a specialist in natural lighting because all the films are in natural
And-
lighting.
Funny
yeah,
enough,
you're really professional at what you're doing, except Fête de Beau Rêve just behind you. I
Yeah.
disagree.
I'm trying to get off. I know. I'm
Funny-
trying. I'm working on it.
the funny thing is, I always because he kind of looks like him when he's on set. But I usually compare Hugo to fucking what's his name?
Don't do that. No, don't say it.
To fuck Roger Deakins.
What you did?
Yeah, c'est un mini version of Roger Deakins. C'est le DP de Denis Villeneuve. Yeah,
Like he basically shot Blade Runner 2049.
Oh shit, I don't have the
Sicario.
1917.
Yeah, Prisoners. Like
Anyway.
he's one of the biggest DP in Hollywood right now, to be honest.
So
So
Yeah.
I feel very honored, but kind of like no, don't compare me to him. Like that's too much pressure on me.
don't disappoint.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Anyway, I just want to say that Hugo is like a really important piece of NewCrown. So I just want to say thanks to him,
Mm.
and yeah, hope he's gonna work again, and we're gonna grow up together.
I mean, we're definitely doing Legion at the very least, and we're
Yeah.
gonna have like a bunch of projects throughout the coming
Legion
years.
is gonna be the final test for you, man, because you're gonna work hard your biceps, bro, in the forest.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro.
Forest.
Because there's a rig. I'm dead ass thinking about getting a whole thing like because you could buy it for like $600, but like a whole like setup rig for Hugo because he is going to die with especially with
I
the
mean, I
heat
go
and all
through
this
it.
stuff.
I went through all the things you did to me so
Yeah,
far,
yeah.
so I can
Hey.
go through that.
Hey,
I think
you better
Hugo, he needs the pets instead of
you need to bring like 14 bottles of water, fucking cocaine, all that shit.
Oh, so first I'm gonna bring some batteries because the camera working for just 2 hours that's not enough for me.
Yeah.
so first I'm bringing some backup batteries, but yeah, it's gonna be alright. Like just for you people, just for you notice, like since we began the production of Legion, everybody's just saying to me, "Oh, you're gonna die, bro."
Hey,
So,
hey,
yeah, it's gonna be
it's better.
alright.
It's better. It's hey, we trust you, but we're gonna be realistic here. Yeah, because Alter Ego, I did basically some of the shots with the Steadicam, and that motherfucker's heavy.
Yeah, you did some of them. Yeah.
I remember.
I'll try and get some rigging for Hugo. for
I mean, we're gonna work on it. I'm more scared about the lighting and the sound than the rig actually, but we'll work on it.
the lighting. I mean, to be fair, we're shooting it outside, so it's Mother Nature that gets to decide. So
Yeah. This is why I'm scared because
But-
Mother Nature can be a bitch. But yeah.
yeah, well, I'm just gonna fuck around with it in post, and hopefully it looks good. So
Yeah, book a diff.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, we're gonna be on a hiatus for a while. We're probably gonna come back in around September because right now we're hella busy, and yes, we'll link all of our shit down in the description. Yo, hey Hugo, you should share your freaking movies, man.
No, but not good enough. Not good enough. yet.
Hey, all of our movies and NewCrown are good enough. But,
yeah, they're good enough.
they're good enough.
I mean, I can try. I can share the film. I mean, I sent you a film, Darryl.
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
film is good. The film is good. You should.
Thanks. I can also share the film I did with Philip and Samy,
Oh
which
yeah, I
was
want to see
basic-
that shit.
which was basically my introduction to NewCrown. It's very different from the previous one, Daryl.
You're gonna
I
do
warn
another
you.
one line in September, so you're gonna show your real skills now. You belong to a NewCrown, okay?
I want to see Samy's acting back then before
Oh, boy.
prior
Sure,
to
sure. Oh, by the way, just after Hugo, I was talking with Darryl last time to do like to direct a movie, like a comedy. about a French in Montreal. So yeah, so I'm gonna try like to write it and direct and have the best cameraman in the world, Hugo Remy, with me, if he wanted. And
Just show me the script, we'll see it. That's how it works for me. Just show me the script and we'll
yeah,
talk.
Isabel, your friend's gonna write it with me. She's
Really?
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, great.
Oh no, but that's a good thing. I mean, she's gonna be. I heard good things about her, so I don't know. I get to meet her in the next shoot that Hugo's doing. So
My first, she's gonna work on the camera with me for my shoot.
oh yeah, because you'll be directing. So yeah, I mean, we have a lot of shit coming up, man. So
yeah,
stay
we have
tuned.
a lot of shit.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, we have like we have 0 hours of sleep. We're all dead. So we'll end it off here. I'm Darryl.
I'm Phil.
I'm Hugo.
And Samy.
And we are part of NewCrown. We are NewCrown Productions. We are the family, motherfuckers.
How many new
I don't have a production. I have family.
Exactly. It's all about family. So yeah,
All
we'll
right.
see you guys the next time, and peace.
See you guys. Ciao.